Enemy Moab incoming.
Centipede.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Numzi. You know, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever seen like a fine looking house and you were just like, man, I wish I could buy that house? Or maybe like a car. You're like, wow, that is a dope car. I wish I just had the cash for it. You know, and if only girls were like that. You know, if you could buy like the finest looking girl, you know, she's smart, pretty, and she's nice to you, and she's a great cook, right? What if the world was like that? Well, guys, in Papua New Guinea, it is that way. You buy your wife. And so I'm going to share with you guys a story about my best friend Seth's parents getting married, Auntie Tinkwe and Uncle Orm. So here's the dealio in Papua New Guinea. If you're buying a wife, acquiring one from an affluent family, then like say like a modern wife, right, who's educated, you know, she's been to Australia, her family's wealthy, they have land, they have power, they're leaders, whatever, she might go for 750,000 kina and a few Land Cruisers, you know what I mean? Now, if you're buying a wife from like a village, and if you're a guy from a village, then you might pay something like, you know, a huge pile of bananas, some land, and like 2 pigs, right? See, the more valuable wife, then, you know, the more she's worth in terms of money and of like, you know, the things that they value. And so, you know, you hear women brag about that. Like one woman's like, you know, yeah, my husband paid 2 pigs for me and, you know, some land over by the river. And, you know, one woman's like, well, my husband bought me for like a pig leg. You know, so, you know, she obviously wasn't worth much. Kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm going to tell you guys about Uncle Orm and Auntie Tinkwe. So, Uncle Orm loved Auntie Tinkwe, and Auntie Tinkwe loved Uncle Orm. So their parents talked to each other, arranged the marriage, arranged the whole deal, said, okay, Uncle Orm, you go out to the jungle, you get a huge pile of bananas, 2 pigs, bring them to the house, and you can have Auntie Tinkwe. So, of course, Uncle Orm's like, yeah, baby! Woohoo! I'm gonna go buy myself a babe! And he gets all this stuff, brings it to the house, and leaves him outside. And Auntie Tinkwe comes home from the garden. Guess what she sees? The huge, you know, the big pile of bananas and the pigs. And her immediate thought was that somebody other than the man she loved bought her. See, no one thought to tell her about all this. You know, they wanted to be like a big surprise. So when she saw this, she freaked out and just ran away. Now, no one saw her coming, so no one was able to be like, hey, yo, you know, it's all, you know, it's the dude who loves you. It's okay. But no, she went running into the jungle and hid for like a few hours. I think it might have even been a day. And she just cried and was like, oh no, I've been bought by someone random. You know, I don't even know the guy. Poor Uncle Orm. I love him. My heart is broken. And when she finally got the courage to come home, she was, you know, wonderfully surprised with the fact that she got to marry Uncle Orm. And isn't that some story? I mean, I've heard stories like that in America, like say where a guy, like I heard one story, a guy bought like a, you know, a ring for his fiance, put it in a milkshake and gave it to her, and instead of drinking with the straw, she like drank the whole thing down, so she actually swallowed the ring, and they had to wait till she defecated before he could actually get the ring out of her poop and give it to her, which is, you know, pretty gross. But I think this is a funny story too, right? Like, can you imagine being able to buy a wife? Like, think about that girl you like, right? Imagine if she could be bought for like a huge pile of bananas and a few pigs, you know? If only Western life was so simple. I don't know, just a joke. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the support Moab. I got this playing with some of the subs. Started off with the CM901, switched to the ACR. Shout out to Mag Impacts because he actually gets a Moab right after this. Look, he calls his in. And also Z Robot, who did the new background for my channel. His channel is linked in the description. And, you know, check it out. I did like the old one. I just want to shake things up. Anyways, guys, I'm Numzi, and I'm out. Until next time, peace! You know, find a babe, baby. Find a girl you can buy. Peace! I'm really gone!